On QTV rocks.
What's up, Debbie Sexton here with On QTV, and tonight we're going to be looking into the world of DJing. Tonight on QTV is at the Club Halo in Fort Worth. We'll be talking to three of the hottest DJs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. DJ MP, Miss CJ, and Andrew Blanchard. Stick around because we're going to be talking to Miss CJ coming up next. As promised, I'm back with one of the hottest, if not the hottest, female DJ in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Miss CJ. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Now, one of the most controversial questions of the night is vinyl or CD?
That is a good question. It's getting a little bit more difficult to find vinyl, and I'm hoping that it's going to continue to stay alive because I think vinyl has the best sound, and it's more of a show. You know, I'd rather go see a vinyl DJ than go see a CD DJ anytime,
So would you say you're more of a vinyl DJ?
yes.
Do you remember your first vinyl?
I do, actually. I was probably about 8 years old, and I was going into back in the day when you can go and buy vinyl everywhere, and I walk in the store and I bought Wham! Wham! My first record ever, and it was all like this big, and I was so excited, and I had my Mickey Mouse disco turntable, and it was so much fun.
Do you still have that?
Yes, I still have it with my little record box and all the little bitty records and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about equipment. What kind of equipment do you feel that is the best fit for your DJ?
I have two black MK5 1200s. 1200 techniques are one of my favorites. They're a lot smoother, they've got better timing than most of the other turntables. And I've got like a Newmark mixer, which has got a whole bunch of different effects on it, and it's digital. So you don't have to worry about it bleeding into the next record. It's very smooth, and it's all just goes with the flow. It's really cool. I like it.
Now, I have to ask you this. Have you ever had a DJing disaster?
DJ disaster. Good question. I know that I've had a couple episodes where I've gone to a show and I've had where I didn't really know what I was going to play because I forgot my records, actually. I get to the show, had everything ready to go, and I get out there and I didn't have my records. So I look and I'm like, okay, and everybody plays a different genre, and I played breaks and hip-hop. And so when I didn't have my records, the only other records that were available were like trance records or house records. And I was like, okay, and I didn't know any of the artists, I didn't know any of the music or anything, and I said, okay, so I just kind of threw down the track, and I started playing it, and then I go into another track, and we call it train wrecking, where it just absolutely failed. It was so awful. I didn't know where to start or where to begin on the song, and I'm all trying to put like different samples on it or just trying to cover up the mess up, but it was quite awful.
You just wanted to run out of there?
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing.
Well, another very impressive thing about you is not only are you a DJ, is you've crossed over now to the other side of producing. How did you do that?
Actually, I started playing piano when I was little, and I took voice lessons, and I was really intrigued by the pop genre. Like, I really enjoyed Depeche Mode and New Order, and I wanted to be able to produce tracks, and I wanted to be able to do that. So I got my first keyboard when I was about 12 years old, and I was able to play on it. When I was 16, I got an Ensoniq keyboard, and an Ensoniq keyboard's really cool because it had the floppy disk where you can stick it in and actually record different tracks. So I would create beats and you'd line on top of that, you'd create your keyboards, and I created a song at the time for one of my churches because they were needing a little bit of dance music or whatever. So I was like, okay, so I created this little dance track, and that was my first experience with learning how to do that. But as I got older, I was able to learn more about computer software and where you don't actually have to go out and buy this hardware. You can actually get out, buy different programs. There's a program called Cubase that I use, and you can use that program to create beats, to sequence your tracks, you can actually have different programs to do the keyboard layouts, and it's a lot of fun, but it actually takes a lot of work because you have to create the beats and then go on top of that and then go from there. But I've been doing that for a little while now, but it's a lot of fun.
And also, as a woman in a male-dominated field, basically, is it hard? Is it easy?
I'll be honest. I had a show at the Asbury Park Convention Center. I was out in New Jersey, and I get there, and I'm the only female there, and I don't think they expected me to actually be able to get out there and spin. And so I was able to actually get out there and play, and they were actually impressed with that. And it's because I wasn't out there to try to show them up really, but just to kind of show them that, you know, girls are in this world too. We can actually do this, and it's so much fun. And I mean, DJing is actually, I enjoy music. I enjoy all kinds of music, and DJing is kind of like a stress reliever for me. And it's something that I enjoy. It's something that's a lot of fun. And with playing with the guys, like there's guys in my crew right now, Andrew, which you'll see later in the show, Andrew Blanchard, MP. We've been playing together, and we work so well together. It's like the whole respect thing's there, and we're planning like going on tour, and there's just a lot of things that we're trying to work on together, but the respect factor there.
Right, which I think, you know, the women just in general, we kind of have to prove ourselves. It's still kind of a man's world.
Exactly.
But we're taking over. It's time to find out what Miss CJ thinks about herself. Debbie Sexton at the Halo in Fort Worth. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Ugly or hot?
Hot.
Yes, you are. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs or frogs?
Dogs.
Red or blue?
Blue.
Money or love?
Hard. Can I say both? Love.
Domino's or Pizza Hut?
I think Domino's.
Oh, look, Papa John's. We were both wrong.
I lied. So Papa
Candy or flowers?
Candy.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Ooh, I don't know. I think Backstreet.
Doggy Style or Missionary?
Woo, okay. Maybe Doggy. Woo.
Britney or Lindsay Lohan?
I think Britney. I have to go with Britney.
You heard it from Miss CJ, Britney Spears.
Woo!
On You TV rocks.
On QTV rocks.
On QTV rocks.
On QTV rocks.
Thank you. See, there's no Steve. Oh, like freaking my eyes like going this way.